I saw this clip. It is pretty funny. It's a little sad. It's funny, but it's also a little sad because, like, I don't know. I feel like when I see like an old person fall, it still kind of makes me feel sad about it. It's like seeing like a fat kid get bullied. Maybe because I'm an old person and I see myself falling like in the same way. It is karma though. Let's take a look.
Let's go, Ice!
Yeah, not Mitch McConnell. Not Mitch McConnell. That shit's funny as hell.
God bless Trump! God bless Trump!
So you had a bunch of small business tyrants, it seems. And I know there's a little bit of blood in this video, but it's not like so significant that it's like TOS. I know blood is clearly visible, guys. Shut up. It's not a TOS violation. Calm down. So yeah, these guys, these old guys, they try to do like a little counter protest on their own.
Ride your bike, you fucking fag! Go get a job!
This skater guy steals his glasses. And then this guy skids on his own while he's trying to chase him. It's so funny, okay? Dude, I love this because he just literally slides on his face. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. That was crazy. There was a sheriff's convention this weekend. It was full of dad cop boys. He just ate it. Now, the second time, someone may or may not have accidentally tripped him, okay? Because, the second time is much worse. But you'll see in a second. He gets up. He says, you know what? That's not enough for me. I need more. I need more of this. So that's the first down. Second time, I don't know what happened there. I can't tell. I just don't know what happened there, but it just seemed to me like he accidentally seems to slip and fall. It must have been the wind type shit. And just pile drives face first into the concrete, which is bad. I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. That's really bad. And it's also very scary. Luckily, he's got hoggiest of all skulls. He's got hog skull. Like perfect hog skull. And what I mean by that is like, he might actually that concrete up. You know what I mean? The way he just like dove head first into it. Because look, he just gets up. And people at this point, like people that are holding him at that point are not even like holding him to beat his ass. They're like, dude, stop. Because I looked through this, I watched this video a bunch, okay? And it's very obvious because I was like thinking like, what would I do in this situation? And I probably would go up to him and try to tell him like, dude, you have to stop. Like you are literally like you're in a dangerous situation. And I don't think you actually realize how dangerous of a situation you're in. And that's like what the people around him are trying to do at that point. Even the guys that are like very clearly a part of the anti-fascist protests, like they're trying to communicate to him that he is in danger. He's going to fall or he's going to like start a mob and get his ass beat.
Hey, get your buddy. Get your buddy.
Back up, man. You ran into me. What the fuck?
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch
me. He just wants his glasses back. I think he wants more than his glasses back. I think he wants to get his get back. And while I, of course, disavow violence, I disavow violence. In a crowded environment like this one, you have no control over the situation. You have no control over the situation whatsoever. You went there to like specifically piss off the people that are protesting. And you put yourself in this position where it's like very obviously a dangerous environment. It doesn't help that your politics are also on the wrong side as well. But it's like, even if your politics were on the right side and you went to like an active Nazi rally as an anti-fascist, you know, it would be a little bit more defensible considering that, I agree with the anti-fascists on principle and on the motives, but I would still say like it's very dangerous to present yourself as a singular force surrounded by a bunch of oppositional figures who will flip and beat the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a level of self-preservation. And before people say like victim blaming on this, if he wasn't like, you are better than this, what do you mean? If it wasn't Hasan, stop falling this low, we should not act like MAGA. He uses freedom of speech, tripping him for it to laugh because he failed is not okay, even though he said disgusting stuff. We are better than this. Come on. No, like I said, I disavow it. It's very dangerous. He could have actually fucked himself up way worse. But my point is, what I'm trying to say is that this is a stupid thing to do regardless. Like, you have to be a little bit more self-aware. He thought, being MAGA, that he was an unstoppable force. And then like a skater guy just like with him. It's like a kid. Like, it's very clearly like a teenager who with him, and he doesn't chase him because this is like the most important thing that has been stolen from him, like a familial heirloom or something. He chases him because he feels embarrassed. It's all ego, okay? Before Americans get on their like draconian shit for a brief moment and say like, oh, dude, you know, this is a theft. This is a theft. He has every right to like try to apprehend the fucking person. It's like sometimes the person that is wrong politically could be wronged as well, but also he is not making the situation better for himself at all. If you go there and you try to like antagonize people thinking that like nothing can happen, sometimes things can happen is what I'm saying. And while it is inappropriate, okay, while it is inappropriate and it's very dangerous to do so, you got to have some more self-preservation instincts. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Am I crazy? Like, it's common sense, no? Like, you're like actively trying to agitate people, and then you're around teenagers as well. Yeah, one of them is going to fuck with you 100%. I've been in situations like this. There have been instances where teenagers have tried to fuck with me as well. You just got to avoid it. You have to control yourself. But a lot of people, for some weird reason, especially liberals, look at the situation and go, well, he was just exercising his free speech. It's actually completely insane that like someone stole his personal possessions. It's like, okay, well, let's dial back a little bit. If you were to explain this story and you're like, yeah, I wanted to show those goddamn libtards what's up, and I just kept calling them the F slur over and over again, and then like some random teenager stole my glasses, yeah, people would look at you and go, that's a little silly, don't you think? If that's where the story ended, and he didn't like give chase, that's what would have taken place. Dang, free speech means nothing, huh? That's the most favorable to his position is what I'm saying. But while we can look at something on paper and say, oh, this on paper looks wrong, human beings don't operate that way, especially in a chaotic environment like a protest where you are very clearly a right-wing counter-protester trying to agitate. That's why I have so much respect for protest marshals, like during the college campus protests that took place against Israel, where they actively would not allow agitators to go into the encampments for this reason. Like, I don't think we need to behave in this like incredibly neurodivergent manner where we're like, well, I'm a rule-abiding citizen and technically he did everything by the book. Like, he was slurring at a bunch of anti-fascist protesters, and that's just like constitutionally protected act of free speech. Like, I mean, yeah, it is, but that's just not how things work in the real world, is my point. If someone were to walk up to a bunch of like Black Lives Matter protesters and started saying the N-word at them, what do you think would happen, for example, right? I think the counter for the other person that tripped him, who probably will get arrested if he hasn't been already, like they probably found who he is and they arrested him subsequently. But if I was on his defense team, I'd be like, well, I saw, a dangerous person chasing someone, and I wanted to safely try to stop them in that pursuit before it like got out of hand or something. You know what I mean? That's probably what they would say. But ultimately, a lot of these other people, what is this? Brother, I'm not trying to be that person. I'm simply trying to tell you, please don't say shit like this. This isn't for a clip. This is for you and our community to avoid it in the future because this is how people own you. No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to repeat myself one more time. I don't think it's appropriate for someone to trip an old person and have them pummel their skull in the concrete. But beyond that, there are numerous points of de-escalation coming from the person, the individual party that was wronged, where this could have been handled very differently. For example, number one, he doesn't have to try and agitate people, right? He doesn't have to try and agitate people at a No Kings protest, but he did, right? He did do that. And then secondly, when some skater teenager steals his glasses to fuck with him, he doesn't have to give chase instantly. That's what I'm saying. We're looking at this in this like very black and white way where I'm saying human beings, especially in a chaotic environment like this, don't operate that way. Self-preservation is important. Part of the reason why he doesn't have any self-preservation in this moment, even though like all these other people are trying to stop him at this point, they're not trying to beat his ass. They're trying to be like, dude, stop. Like, you're going to get in trouble. They are trying to separate him from a much larger crowd. I can't believe how much this funny as fuck video derailed the stream because chatters are so rule of law coded. Not my kind of autism. No, a lot of people look at that and they think like, no, this is you must condemn and then move on. You know what I mean? This unlock feels manufactured to get you to over-explain why we don't care that someone defended themselves against a homophobic harasser. Yeah, I just like.
If you don't quit, I'm serious.
Hey, get your buddy. Get your buddy.
Back up, man. You ran into me. What the fuck?
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Trip his ass! Trip his ass! Fuck you! Fuck pussy! Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here, dude! What are you doing? Get out of here!
Like the last dude in the Bernie Bro shirt is very me coded in this situation. Like I was looking at this and I was like, that's exactly what I would be trying to do to him. Like in this moment to be like, dude, stop. Like you don't understand. Like this is a massive crowd that you are surrounded by. I don't think you realize like with your lead poisoned brain, you're seeing red currently, but this is going to go very south for you. He's like, dude, they're gonna kill you. Get out of here. Like, stop. Like, that's what it is. That's what's going on. They're trying to de-escalate. And he's like, nope. He's like, nope. Look, he's de-escalating. The guy finally understands what's going on and reaches back and is like, okay, never mind. I just want my glasses or something like that.
I don't want you to get hurt more than you are. I don't know where they are. Find your glasses.
It's just like the worst part is the boy probably traveled to Denver for a Giants game and they lost too. It's wild to me that the party at Castle Doctrine and self-defense laws don't think it'll get used against them. Yeah, this is like unironically one of the things that I try to describe in like the Kyle Rittenhouse situation as well. Once like the first shot is fired, okay, when you have a weapon, then the second person that tries to apprehend you with a skateboard, when you shoot that person, I know the courts obviously weighed against my position on this, but it was the same principle in the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. In a protest, people don't know what the fuck's going on. They just see a dude with an AR-15 shooting at people, and they want to try and stop that person from killing others. Okay, they don't know what your background is. They don't know if you were like initially apprehended or not, you know? And the same goes here as well. You're like trying to fucking swing at a bunch of people. They are going to try to stop you. They are going to try and stop you because they think you are trying to attack a fucking crowd of people. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like a lot of people in the moment from afar, a lot of people don't realize what the mentality is in that very moment of a lot of the onlookers. For a lot of people that are there, they just see like this one fucking random guy trying to swing at a bunch of motherfuckers out there. Y'all need to watch that new Netflix documentary, The Perfect Neighbor. So good about a case that they try to use your standing ground and lost. Unavoidable, unfortunately, unless we didn't allow random people to carry assault rifles in large crowds. So yeah, impossible. But yeah, that was one of the incidents that took place